All right, off day today, and just wanted to come on and just talk about what I'm going to do on an off day. So off day, trying to stay active. So I look for little windows of time where I can go do something outside of standing on a treadmill or a step mill. So today I'm going to go play some disc golf. It will be 18 holes. Ends up walking a couple miles, I think, or a little over a mile, depending on how many times I hit the tree. But nonetheless, I just look at it as a different way to get some cardio in, and then, of course, a way to get outside. So, again, challenge all the time is how do you get better? How do you do things? My recommendation is, find small windows of time where you can be productive. You can make a decision to watch TV or scroll on your phone, or you can get active. And so on an off day, I try to find something to do. I try to get out. Today it's disc golf. Other times it might be going fishing, walking around from the shore. It might be trail walk. It just depends. It could be something active like bowling, or just something to get out and to have a little bit of fun. So that would be that's my challenge for you. And then something that I've been thinking about is just food content and how much food you should take in and you should eat. I think that as U.S. citizens, we think that we need to eat so much food because everything's big, right? You go everywhere you go, it's this huge meal. I think I would challenge you, especially on your off days, really think about how much food do you actually need, and when it says you're hungry, are you hungry or are you thirsty? I think there's a lot of studies out there that show that a lot of times when our body says we're hungry, we're actually dehydrated, need some water. So I would, I just challenge on your off days, think about how do I get down to, a few meals, or maybe you have the same amount of meals for the day, but you cut out all the snacking. Make it intentional. I got this Garmin watch not too long ago, and I find it pretty interesting when I stare at it to see that, this thing is telling me I've only burned 1,000 calories, or I've only used 2,000 calories or 4,000 calories for the day. And when I start thinking about everything I ate, initially I'd be like, man, no wonder why I'm not getting tone or getting lean. I'm eating crap, and I'm consuming so many calories in one meal that I'm still hungry later on, and now I can't eat. So I have tried to figure out how to cut down my food intake and how to make the biggest meal I eat somewhere around the time that I'm lifting. So if I know that I'm going to be lifting in the evening, I'm going to try to eat, a couple hours before, and I might try to have the biggest meal I'm going to have, and then afterwards it's just a protein shake, and then maybe that's it for the evening. If it's an off day, I'm going to try to have the biggest meal that I'm going to have for the day be, sometime mid-morning, hopefully, and then small meals the rest of the day. Just enough to hold over the hunger. So just think about it. I think a lot of us could just put some thought into it. Nothing drastic. None of you are, trying to get on stage right now or anything like that. It's just maybe you're just trying to lean up a little bit. Just think about it for the day, or even write down for the day everything that you ate, and then ask yourself, were you active enough to eat that? I don't know. I found it interesting. Last tidbit before I go and get ready to play some disc golf here. I was making some hamburger for the week, and I was just not interested in just that and rice again. But I grabbed a jar of pasta sauce, and I was like, I'll just add this pasta sauce to this meat. And then as I looked at it, I looked at the jar, I said, wow, there's 450 calories in this, or 420 calories in this jar of pasta sauce. And so essentially this hamburger here, I'm going to divide up into 2 days worth of food. So it's going to be an extra 225 calories. Is that right? Nope. 210 calories. And my mind instantly said, well, that's another protein shake. I could have another protein shake instead of having that pasta sauce. So I put the pasta sauce back in the drawer or in the cupboard, and I'm sure it'll be a day to have it, maybe for dinner or something, people are over, whatever. But I was just thinking, as you start to just make different decisions, those calories add up quickly. So it's worth looking at. I hope you find some value in it. Let's go play some disc golf. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, there are so many people here today. Absolutely surprising. Somebody on every single hole so far. So I'll get some action shots, but definitely it's going to be a little bit less filming than I was expecting. Alright, here we go. See if we can get this made. Nope. Let's try another one. Nope. Alright, third try. There it is. Oh, so cool. Alright. So the hole's behind those trees. Didn't quite do it, but it's fun. That was really good. Right next to the pin. Ah. All right, it's a little windy, so hopefully you all can hear me. Oh, that wasn't very good. Let's try this one. That one was much better. Nice. All right, last hole. Just walking in. Looks like I'm gonna be at 1 hour and 10 minutes. And so pretty good cardio session.
All right, so done for real now. Thought I was all done and then realized I couldn't figure out where the disc went, but got it. It's all done. Walking back to the car, and it's about an hour and 7 minutes right now, about 2 miles, and heart rate is at 101, so maybe not 120 where you want to be, but for having a bunch of people in front of me, I felt like it came out pretty good today. So there's just a way to get some extra cardio in when you don't want to go sit on a treadmill or a stair stepper. Plus you get all the vitamin D of the sun and sweat just as well. So there you have it, another way to do cardio on a day where you got an hour to kill. Bye.